Hey, remember this shot from part 1? Well, this is part 2, and there's more where that came from. As for this little teaser you've been seeing, well, wait no further than the end of this video. And here we go. That's as far as we can go on that slow motion. So go to the website and get the unedited, unlisted version. You'll notice on most of these how we make a small, fine adjustment at the last second. We're using the rangefinder on every shot and just making that last little adjustment before squeezing the trigger. Once again, still in real time, notice how this chipmunk drops his shoulders just at the last second, but the small game head still catches his backbone and lights out. Okay, different chipmunk, same result. Ducked, but not quite far enough. Since this is a clean miss, we'll go ahead and show the slow-mo. You can see the squirrel completely ducks the arrow. And watch it catch the fence, and the fence flexes and flings the arrow back at us. Awesome. This shot was taken at about 32 yards, and it didn't quite go where I wanted it to, but at least it did prove the point of how awesome the small game head is. Look at the shot placement, and you'll see I found this squirrel a few feet away. Unfortunately, this first shot wasn't lethal. Watch him move his head at the last second and duck his shoulders slightly. About the only part of the slow-mo I can show you is this, all the condensation from the moisture in the air that day. Here's the follow-up shot on him just a few seconds later, and it took care of business. Okay, so I'm working on getting the microphone figured out for my iPhone, so I'll have to do this voiceover now as you watch me. The squirrel in my right hand is the one we shot out in the front yard. As you'll see here in a minute, I left the arrow that I shot it with dirty, with a little bit of blood, meat, gristle, and hair. That's what we're looking at right now. See, that was the problem. And that was what happened on the follow-up shot on the squirrel and why it shot low. Okay, so now going back to the first shot on the squirrel that hit it above the shoulder, that was a clean arrow and a shot right where it should have been. It's just that it ducked a little bit. Hit it right there on the first shot. Then that second arrow that was dirty, with the extra weight, didn't hit the heart lung where I wanted to. It went down and hit down below. Liver area, kidneys. It was lethal, but not quite where we wanted it to. Anyway, lesson learned, and food for the pigs anyway. Once again, turning squirrel into tasty pork a month or two down the road. Alright, without further ado, here comes a shot we've been waiting for. At least I know I've been waiting to show you it. Let's take it from the top one more time. Alright, go ahead and enjoy it. As if the shot wasn't good enough by itself, I just love how it drops into that hole, the hollow stump. Alright, here goes one more time. It should go without saying, but if you're watching the edited version, Please get to the sight, watch the slow-mo. So that was my favorite shot of all time. This one is a very close second. You're going to notice we bring the reticle up here in a second. Second mil dot, hit him right on target. And immediately afterwards, this other squirrel sticks his head out and decides he better get the heck out of there. Look at him. Alright, this is an awesome shot and great visuals here in a minute. But if you're not seeing them, that means you need to go to our site and go to the unlisted version.